Welcome back to the Garden Geek. This is Patrick Albin, and today I would like to show you how to create a blog post and upload images for your blog post from your computer's hard drive. So the first thing that you need to do is either sign up for an account on the Garden Geek, or if you already have an account on the Garden Geek, go ahead and click on My Garden. This is your section of the Garden Geek, your profile, where you can see what's going on with your friends on your garden wall, and it also has links to all these different tools for you to create different bits of content within your profile on the site. So today I'm going to show you how to create a blog using photos from your computer's hard drive. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on blog. The next page that loads is going to be an overview of the blog posts that you've created in the past, if you have created any. If you haven't created any blog posts previously, you won't have any of these thumbnails and titles. You'll just have a link to create a new blog post. And in this case, you can see that there are previous blog posts. So for now, what we're going to do is just create a new blog post and click on that link to allow us to do that. The next page that loads is the template for you to be able to create your blog post. And the first thing that we're going to want to do is add our title. So in one of my favorite text editors, I've went ahead and created my story. So now I'm just going to copy and paste the title into that section. And then the next thing we're going to do are add tags. Tags are keywords separated by commas that are found within your story to help search engines deliver your story to people who are using those same keywords for searching. So if somebody is searching for California pepper tree in Google, this tag will allow them to find your story easier. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to jump back over to my text editor, and I'm going to grab all the tags that I would like to use, and I'm going to copy and paste those into my tags. And then moving down the line, I'm going to choose a cover image for my story. This is the little thumbnail that shows up. It's a kind of a teaser image. So use one of your best images that you have for this particular blog story as your cover image, and that'll help entice people to come in and read your story, and then perhaps look at the other images that you've included as well. The next section here, we're going to make this blog featured. It's not necessarily a tour, so it's just a featured story. And then we're going to assign it to one or more categories, and in this case it's about the California pepper tree, so we're going to assign it to the plants category. And it's at the photos of this California pepper I took at El Dorado Park in Long Beach, California, so I'm going to assign places as another category for this story. And then scrolling down further, you'll see a big text field here with some editing features for rich text. And I'm going to copy and paste my story into this area of the text editor. So I'm just going to come back and I'm going to select all of the text that I would like to have in my story, and then I'm going to paste it into the text field. You'll be able to see your complete story in the text field here. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to insert my cursor where I want my images to appear. And in this case, I want one to appear right after that introductory text. And to do that, this is the place where I'm going to be showing you how to upload from your computer's hard drive. So what you'll do is this image icon, it's insert/edit image. If you click on that, it'll bring up this image properties dialog box. There's 4 tabs across the top. In this case, we're going to want to upload an image from our computer's hard drive, so we're clicking the Upload tab. We're going to choose our file, and I'm just going to select the first one off of my computer's hard drive in the folder that I have them in. In this case, it's California pepper, and it's the first image. So I'm going to choose that, and I'm going to send it to the server. I'll get this message saying that that file has been uploaded, and I can go ahead and click OK, and it will load that image into the preview box here in that image properties pop-up that you'll get. One important thing that I'd really like to stress is that your image width, which you'll see the name width here and a text field for it, your image width cannot be any wider than 550 pixels wide. I like to set my images to 500 pixels. And you can see here, this image has just finished loading into the preview, and its actual width is 800 pixels wide, but we now know that it can't be any wider than 550, so I'm going to set mine to 500 so that they're consistent throughout my posts. And then I'm going to click OK, and you'll see that that image has been uploaded from my computer's hard drive into my blog post. Then I'm going to bold some of my text here so that folks know the different parts of information that are being called out, and I can add a link to the park in case anybody wants to go and visit. And then I'm going to add one more image to the blog post, and again I'm clicking on the image icon, I'm clicking the upload tab, I'm navigating out to my computer's hard drive to grab that image that I'd like to insert into my post. I'm sending it to the server. Once that image has been uploaded, I'm getting this dialog box and I'm clicking OK, and the image preview is going to be loaded into this preview field. And once it's been loaded into the preview field, it'll give you the width that your image is, meaning whatever size the image is that you've uploaded, that's the size that it's going to display that image. But because the site requires that we not have images any larger than 550 pixels wide, and again, I'm setting mine to 500, you can control that with this width text field here by changing it to the desired width, and that being, again, 500 pixels, and then clicking OK. Once you have this information and you're in the text fields and your images loaded up in your blog posting, from here all you do is click Save, and that automatically publishes your blog story to the Daily Dig, the Garden Geek's official blog, for everyone to enjoy. And there you have it. California pepper tree is uploaded, and you've got some really handsome images to accompany your blog post. So that's it. If you have any other questions, I'd be happy to answer them for you. You can email me at albin@thegardengeek.com. That's A-L-B as in boy, I-N, @thegardengeek.com. And until then, I look forward to learning more about you and what's growing on in your garden.